Haters really gonna be mad over my next deal. I don't know why they worry about my pockets. Meanwhile, I had chilling in the projects. Had out in Bed-Stuy, chilling on the steps, drinking quarter waters. I gotta be.
Some strong words of encouragement for his teammates in the huddle. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. The Warriors with their last game here in Golden State before heading out on the road. In the continued absence of Serge Ibaka, the story for them.
Yeah, that is really tough, Kevin. You never like to hear the sound of that. They're going to miss him, and by all indications, they're going to miss him for a long time. That was the exact opposite of the news they wanted to hear.
Yeah, he's got a lot of work ahead of him, and obviously we wish him well as he goes through his rehab. You feel so sorry for the guy. I mean, you know, nobody wants to see a player go through what he's facing now, but we wish him well, and if anyone can handle it, he can.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Curry, he's in at shooting guard. Perry Jones out there with Durant. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Gibson in at the 5 spot. And for Golden State, Steph Curry and Thompson manning the backcourt. Harrison Barnes is out there with Hickson. Westbrook drives in. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Yeah, saw just a little bit of daylight, went right to the rim.
Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Kings.
And they were really out-rebounded in that game, put them at a huge disadvantage.
Well, you get clobbered on the glass, it's always going to put you at a disadvantage, Steve. I mean, they needed to do a much better job of establishing position inside and then going after the ball. You can't just box out and have position. Go get the orange.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I briefly spoke with Oklahoma City's head coach. One player he mentioned he'd be eyeing is Harrison Barnes, saying, I know he's showing he can be a more versatile scorer than he was at North Carolina. With his strength, he can really hold his line to the rim. Still, we've got to play up on him and test his decision-making off the dribble. That's probably a good call.
All right, Doris. Curry with it. Westbrook picks him up. Moving it out. Here's Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. Westbrook gets a screen from Curry. And Westbrook, here we go. Stolen by Thompson. 17-foot shot on the way.
Looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that miss.
Gibson with the screen on Curry. Off the pick. And Westbrook lays it in. Westbrook's got his second bucket tonight.
Great pick, and that gave him enough space to get to the hoop and finish.
And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And with the success they had from behind the arc in that game, you knew they were going to be in good shape.
Yeah, especially with that kind of long-range shooting. I mean, that's difficult for a team to overcome.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
What a play. No regular dunk there. A superb alley-oop.
And it was a great pass, too, to set him up.
No, those two have such a great feel for each other. They're just fun to watch play together.
Here's Curry. The Thunder making the shot. Kicks it to Thompson. From 15 feet away, and that one's good. Thompson's got 11. The Thunder with the lead. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in Oakland.
Remember in that last matchup, they really snuck out a win in a close game, and it came down to a few mistakes at the end. The forcing turnovers, I thought, was the difference.
Warriors have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Curry against Westbrook. Curry attacking. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. I don't think they're counting on turnovers to pull this one off.
You'd like to have them if you can get them, Kevin. You can play aggressively. You try to get into the passing lanes, but an aggressive play is a two-way street. If you don't settle down, your mistakes could be your own.
Puts it up, and that one's good. Barnes.
You're going to have a heck of a time finding any flaws in his approach to the game offensively.
While we're on a break, a chance now to bring up a list of the best small forward rebounders in the second half of the season. Kevin Durant, number 1.
You know, there are plenty of above-average rebounders at his position, but he is way above average.
And he utilizes his speed and hustle to beat some of the bigger guys to the spots in the paint, and he's able to corral those rebounds as a result.
And one thing that Durant has made very clear in his young career is that he's going to be a factor in clutch situations. He wants the ball in his hands with the game on the line.
You know, he's got that lean, thin body and looks a little wispy and carefree out there, but underneath that jersey beats the heart and edge of, I think, a killer in terms of putting the ball in the basket.
That's good from Durant. Warriors trail by 4. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning a timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
And 101 left to play in the first. Westbrook passes to Jones. Over Barnes. And it's Jones, that time on the assist by Westbrook.
Smart, he's just using his size advantage to get his shot off.
And a sweet stroke, too, you might add.
Now here's Curry. His last outing, 16 points for him. Thompson for the triple. That is good. Thompson's got 14.
He may single-handedly bring his team back, guys. What a fantastic quarter he's had.
Westbrook gets a screen from Curry. Here's Gibson, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Great screen there. It sprung him open, and he took advantage.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Thompson, and Jones pulls it down.
I thought he'd make that one. That's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Westbrook dishes to Curry. Again, Oklahoma City.
It has been all offense here early.
It sure has been. I mean, both teams clicking, and it's been an entertaining game as well, guys.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Thunder out in front. They're up by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, Steve, Clark, what do you think?
And a good start for this club. I like the way they played together, really moved the ball and did a nice job offensively.
Yeah, excellent ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard, too.
Taking a look at the Thunder, Curry in a 2-guard. Harry Jones out there with Durant. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Gibson in at the center. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in their last matchup against the Rockets put together a nice one. He ended with 7 points and also helped out forcing a few turnovers, coming away with key steals. His coach called it a breakout game for him and said that this was the kind of performance they knew he was capable of when they brought him on board. Now can he sustain it, Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Great job. And I think we might be seeing here, Clark, another great game from him tonight.
We may very well see that, Kevin. I know he was pleased with his performance last time out, and he seems to be in great form right now, too.
Yeah, playing with a ton of confidence, Clark, and you can see he's just in a groove now, and I think it'll carry forward into tonight. We'll see.
That one goes. Count.
Boy, nice pick there, guys. I mean, gave him the space he needed for the hoop.
Westbrook with it. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. Goes up. Gets it to go. Westbrook's got 6 points.